Hello, people. You are now watching episode 17 of the Dirty Balls podcast, and I don't know how many times I want to have to tell you, we don't start the recording as soon as we start the video. There's like a minute or two.
Alan, I feel like you need to scoot in a little closer.
Minute or two of exclusive YouTube content before we start the recording.
It wants you to plug that in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Stick it in.
Stick it in! Alright, so
can I please go home?
we're going to talk about it more on the video, on the audio version, but I want to talk about this box here, what our dirty balls are now sitting on top of. Ladies and gentlemen, this dirt is from Globe Life Park. We talked about it last week, and now it's here. You have the official Ranger dirt for the Dirty Balls podcast. And now the power's surging. We hope
that was lovely.
We hope this storm don't mess us up too much. Jennifer, as soon as you sit down, I'm going to start the recording.
What's wrong with Cooper?
Oh, Lord, she's on the phone. Alright.
What's wrong with him?
Hey, we're back. We had to pause.
Pardon the interruption.
I don't know if that was like a weird jump right there, because I've never actually paused in the middle of a video before. Alan did that. I was going to start it over, but guess not. So, let's record the show. I don't really know what we're going to talk about, but I got something to start with, and then y'all take it over. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of the Dirty Balls podcast. As everybody knows, episode 17 of anything is the best. And we got a very special guest today. I'm Ethan Benfield. I'm here with Alan and Jennifer, and today we have Seashell himself. We have Lee.
The magical conch shell.
The magical conch shell. He can do everything. He can announce. He can. The
mastermind behind our 2-out rides.
Yeah, he can be a bat boy. He's been good at that in the past.
Sure.
He can be a decent Conrad.
I don't know about that. I can try.
He can try. Yeah.
Not very successful.
And he can finally be our third guest or fourth guest.
Third, right?
Third. It's been a while since we've had a guest, and I'm glad we have one. But before we get to that, I want to provide just a very short, quick update. I have yet to find Red Alert. I talked about her on the last show. Still haven't found her yet. I've looked all over Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, even Tinder. Be swiping on them Dallas girls trying to find her. But hey, still haven't done it yet. But the search continues. Updates will be provided soon. Again, anybody out there with connections, my DMs are open. Alright, so let's talk about our guest. Lee! How you been lately? What's up?
Anything special about yesterday?
It was my birthday.
It was his 38th birthday.
Oh, no. It was not my...
38.
No.
Yeah, that's right. He's the oldest person here.
26.
That sounds like a lie.
That is not a lie.
Prove
Show
it.
us your birth
Show us your birth
certificate.
Alright, let's go.
Show us that you were born in...
I'll pop out the license. Here we go.
In 19...
Here we go.
I can't do that math.
6/9/92.
No, 92. What? Are you an organ donor?
Yes.
I don't know where it says.
I don't know where it
That
is.
heart right there.
Oh, okay. All right. Good for you. That's a weird haircut. What is
He's a weird looking guy.
Well, you should take your license picture drunk, so that way if you get pulled over drunk,
I
you just
probably
look
should.
normal.
That's like a 4-year-old picture.
Because
Because they just used my old picture off my old license.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Oh, you are not 6'1".
Hey. I don't... Hey, they just put it on there.
I don't think so. I think they ask you that. And you were probably like, yeah, put down 6'1".
Put down 6'8". Let them know what's up. All right, I'm not gonna read those numbers because that's probably identity theft if I did that.
Yeah,
So-
so, no, that's just a driver's license.
Oh, okay.
Is your social security number in there?
No,
Your
it's
card?
only your license number, date
Yeah,
of
but
birth.
is your social security card in that little...
Once again, for those with
Yes,
only
it
the
is.
audio, this means absolutely nothing. Alan, there's a book in front of you. You talked about it.
Maybe he
last
doesn't
week.
want to talk about that right now.
I'm just trying to get the show moving.
All right. Well, yeah. It's ballpark to ballpark.
Again.
We talked about it last week, but we were super tired and it was just a bunch of rambling on. But
I'm not really sure what all happened on last week's episode.
I've not even listened to it. I usually listen to them. I've just found bits and pieces.
But yes, Ballpark to Ballpark is a book by John and Vicky Hoppin. They travel to ballparks around the country, and they decided to take pictures and write a book about it. And they were here in Hickory, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, and they told us they were doing this book, and you know we were looking forward to it. Well, it came out earlier this year, and we were on the fence about buying it, and they posted on Facebook that they were going to be in Frisco doing a book signing. So
At the same time we
at
were
the
there.
same time we was there, so we
So of course that's a sign to buy
yeah,
it.
exactly. So we went over there and talked to them and asked them if they remembered us, and they were super ecstatic, and they said they remembered us, and they was like, "You're going to be in volume 2." So they, and the book comes out in August for volume 2. But if you wanna get you a copy of the book, you go to Ballparks on Twitter, and I'm sure they got a link on there. It's Ballpark, the number 2, and Ballpark. So it's a really, really nice book. I haven't got a chance to read it yet because we haven't had a chance to do anything since we've been back from our trip. We're taking another trip tomorrow to get over our trip. So, but yeah, definitely go check them out. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook. Get the book. I think it's like 40 something bucks, but it's like I promise you, it's well worth it. It's a good coffee table book. So check them out. Tell them we sent you. Dirty Balls, 108 Hickory. Yeah.
Tell them the Dirty Balls sent you here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we usually, whenever we have a guest, we usually have a bunch of questions about what they do, but...
Lee, what do you do?
What do you
Tell
do,
us
Lee?
about.
How do you three not know what I do?
Oh, we know what you
We
do.
know, but the fans
Our
don't, and we
millions of
have so
listeners.
many.
How many?
12.
12.
At least 12.
At least 12?
Like, conservatively, I'd say 11, but, 12 for sure.
What are you doing?
What, Lee? Tell them what you do. Tell them about all your jobs.
I mean, my also interesting life. Work all the time. 3 jobs, 1 seasonal.
Where's that seasonal job?
That would be at the good old Crawdads.
The good old crawdads. Talk about your responsibilities at the good old crawdads.
Well, basically, I just do whatever I want. I mean, I've been there 11. This is my 11th season working there.
What did you start out as?
I started as a bat boy and clubhouse assistant when I was 15.
What's your favorite thing that you've done in all that time with the team? Or the coolest guy you've met or something like that? Give us the highlight.
There's been so many cool guys that's come through with 3 different organizations or 2 different however many organizations we've had. I can't keep track.
In the past 11 years, it's been the Pirates and Rangers.
Yeah, I mean between Gallo coming in and Mazzara and Rua and
You working there in 2006?
yes, I think no 06 was my first year there,
Okay, well then,
if I'm not mistaken.
then you saw McCutcheon.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think when Kutch was there, that was probably my first year.
Like you remember that.
Ethan, how are you with adding pictures to the end of videos?
What do you mean?
Like at the end of this video, can we
Jesus
throw
Christ.
some retro Lee pictures from his beginning days as a bat boy?
Oh, sure, I'll try to do that, yeah.
So I guess they've spent the last couple of days finding old pictures of me back when I was 15 and 16 when I was a bat boy. It's
That's creepy.
a little creepy and not a good sight.
Exactly, that's why we look for them.
That's the
You are spilling out of that jersey.
well.
Those pants cannot contain
The
you.
pants cannot contain me.
I like the old school black jersey though.
Those were
that's throwback.
those are old school. That's actually Adam LaRoche's jersey when he rehabbed here. That's a kind of cool little tidbit.
You love those tidbits.
Well, they didn't have a bat boy jersey at the time that could fit me.
All right. Where else have you worked
Just
Where else do you work?
now, currently? Where can they come see you?
I'll tell you where you can see him. You can come see him at Lucky Dog Sports in the mall. And when you're there, if you want, you can turn all the shot glasses upside down.
Okay, Jennifer,
That
that's
way
a little
he has
bit.
something to do.
There's a little bit too much excitement about
Anybody
Lucky
who
Dog
comes
Sports.
into Lucky Dog Sports and mentions the Dirty Balls podcast that you heard it, you get 10% off. I
No,
got
you don't.
I got you.
He got you.
Just don't let my boss hear this or he might get mad at me.
How many customers do y'all get in there? I've never seen anybody actually buy something in there.
It varies. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays are dead days, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are pretty
You
busy.
literally get paid to just watch TV.
Yeah, watch TV, play on my phone. Do my-
Yourself.
No. I mean,
No.
no dress code.
No. I don't do that.
Whoa, I don't talk like that.
Where else do you work?
CVS. That's my big boy job.
The Creepy Virgin Society?
As long as I've worked there, I still don't know what CVS actually stands for.
Creepy Virgin Society.
That is not what.
Virgin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're part of that club.
I'm a virgin too.
You're the president of it, right?
Yeah. But I'm not creepy. I mean, I can be creepy.
When you turn 40, can we make another movie about you?
Yeah. Good one. Yeah. Sequel.
We'll make the sequel.
Oh, my stomach is killing me.
Even though yours would probably be more entertaining.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you don't have too much longer to go. You'll be 40 soon. You're already 38.
I'm not 38. 26.
Oh, by the way, can you guys commend me for coming up with Creepy Virgin Society completely on the spot? Like that was just.
You're good with the freestyle
That was
stuff.
just now. That was just now.
Good job.
Thank
Let's
you.
give him a clap.
It's wonderful.
He's got the clap.
We didn't do that today.
Did we retire the clap?
I think we've retired the clap from the Crawdad games.
Thank God, so I don't have to hear it anymore.
It's a
Why?
sad day.
Are you hating on the clap?
That makes me
Do
a
you
sad
not remember
panda.
back when? Do you not remember that? That's how everybody every time that the YMCA would be played, like Jeremy and Jordan. Lee's got the clap.
No, it's Lee wants the clap.
No, it's got the, Lee's got the clap.
Well, that's because that's what I
Well,
started.
you're telling
that.
us you have the clap now. So.
I started that last
No.
year.
Where'd you get the clap, Lee?
Canapolis. That's where I started
In
that.
Kannapolis with who?
Just shut up. Just shut up.
I know what I want to say, but I told him before the show he wouldn't talk about that.
Well, we're not going to talk about that. Because
Okay.
Whoever shall not be named then apparently gave Lee the clap.
She's going to be the female version of Voldemort out of Harry Potter. We shall not speak of her name.
She who shall not
We're
be
not going to
named.
say her name, but
She-
there's an actress, Silverman. She's got her first name. See, I didn't say her name.
I didn't say her name either.
I still don't understand why you guys are on this show
Hey,
about
listen, I will admit it. I've had a crush before on this girl at work. Her name was Sarah, and she's very pretty. And she doesn't work there anymore, but I still try to talk to her.
See,
every
you
now and
had
then.
to go and say the name.
You
I
just
knew you
had to
did
go
that.
there.
I didn't say her name. I
But
said
you
the,
said,
I said
you
the
said,
name.
You said the S word.
I said the name of the girl that
The S
I work
word.
with. I didn't say the name of his girlfriend. I said the name of the girl I work with.
His girlfriend.
Yeah, Sarah. There's no without a H. Sara.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Sarah. But I don't know what Lee's ex-girlfriend's name is.
Yeah, X. Let's make sure we get that clear.
We got to make sure.
It has to be clarified.
Yeah.
I've chose some crazy ones. I need to just chill.
Alan, what are you drinking?
Bud Light.
What though? What about it?
It's orange.
Bud Light
I
Orange.
found it in Texas, and I couldn't find it nowhere except last night at Walmart in
Lenore.
Lenore.
Do you like it?
It's alright.
All right. Well,
Different.
something I didn't say about our Texas trip is, hey, guess where I got this shirt that I'm wearing right
I
now?
was getting ready to ask you that. You ruined it.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Too
No,
late.
ask it. Ask me the question.
Ethan, I like that shirt. Where'd you get it?
I got it at Ross.
What?
Yeah. Ross.
Hey,
You bought
where'd you
something
get your
at
cleats
Ross?
for yesterday's Bat Boy?
Hey, I got them at Ross for $8.
I don't understand why Ross doesn't want to sponsor us.
I said bad things about him. I still hate you, Ross,
These pants I'm wearing came
but I
from
like
Ross.
this shirt. Everybody got some Ross stuff on right now?
I mean, I got a brand new pair of shoes in the car that I got at Ross yesterday as well. 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. When I got the cleats. Got the cleats for $8 and got a
Cleats and clap.
Please got the cleats.
Yeah, the cleats. There we go. I mean, couldn't pass up a bargain like that.
Please got the clap.
Couldn't pass up a
Wash
clap.
your balls.
Oh yeah, I did not realize that we changed so many things today. We don't do the clap anymore. We went from definitely in the dirt to wash your balls.
They changed that because I don't know how to spell definitely. They
Well,
were
no,
like,
we changed it because of the
make
people
sign
that was
next
there in.
You got the sign?
Yeah, but we're not worried about it. The fans that was there for the Charleston River Dogs were mocking us, and when we threw a dirt ball, they would try to do our chant and
Try.
Yeah, because they couldn't get 3 phrases down, but they wanted to say "wash your balls," so we had to be smart Alex back, and we took their chant from them and added it to ours.
And it worked.
Yeah, and then ours is better until we hear a 7-year-old scream behind me, "Wash your balls!" Kind of funny.
That's the
It
best.
is funny, but then you're kind of like, "Oh God, is these parents gonna get mad?"
It's
at
funny.
us?
I think the parents were fine.
And it was awesome. I don't know this kid that was sitting behind us today, but
He was into it.
into it, doing the ball chance before we were getting to it. He was.
But he tripped us up that
He
one time.
tripped-
Yeah, he tripped us up once, but he knew what he was doing though. So it's awesome to get the little kids involved.
I had to swoop in and make the save.
And then we had people this their
Yeah, he
first
won't
time
shut up
ever
about
at a baseball game, which I don't know why Ethan didn't try to hit on her.
I think I know why I didn't hit on her.
Why didn't you hit on her?
Why?
Because she
Because
was,
she's not red alert.
no, because she was. It looked like they were a couple. I think they were.
Those two girls?
Yeah, those two girls. It's Pride Month. I'm very happy for those
Is
girls.
it?
Yeah, they came out to a baseball's for everybody.
I didn't know it's Pride Month.
It is, yeah.
You should have went to Sally's with us yesterday.
But baseball is for everyone. Come out to the game.
So well, they said they enjoyed themselves. So they'll be back. So
Yeah.
that's cool. More fans.
If they're
in the
not,
section.
if they're not a couple, I'm sorry that I offended y'all by.
And there goes your chance at anything.
They're
I
not
was-
listening.
Well, if they listen and I'm wrong,
He's plugged this show an awful lot.
I plugged the show. So
he
if
does
I,
he does more by mouth than he does social media.
if I just falsely accused y'all of being lesbians and you're not, then I'm very sorry. But if you are, then good that y'all came out to the game. That's baseball's for everybody. Let's talk about something else.
What you got?
You want to talk about the All-Star game?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
the
do it.
All-Star game will be next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
June the 19th.
Yeah, June the 19th. But we have 3 players on the All-Star team. Does anybody
Okay.
know who they are?
Yeah, we all know.
I bet you we all don't know.
Who don't know?
This guy.
I don't look at social
Can you
media.
name one of them?
Can you name one of the All-Stars?
Duro.
No.
No.
Okay. The guy that hit the walk-off the other night.
No.
No.
Yohei Pozone.
Mhm.
There's
You
one.
gave me a hint.
It's another catcher.
Another catcher.
We only got 2 on the roster.
I know. Because it's hot out there today.
He's
all
the
right?
stuff,
Who's
I'll
the
tell you
stuff?
that.
Oh, Sam Huff. Sam Huff.
And the other one pitched yesterday.
I wasn't there yesterday.
Okay. Do you not read box scores? Do you not
No.
look at box scores?
I was at work yesterday. I got home and I slept.
Long hair.
Okay.
Go and narrow it down.
There wasn't any pine tar in it.
Just tell me who it was.
Phillips. Tyler Phillips.
Okay. All right. Tyler Phillips.
There's
You
still
know who else is an All-Star?
Who?
Dion.
Oh, I wanted to talk
Stafford.
about Dion. We saw
We'll
Dion.
get to Dion.
His icy white hair today. We saw. Oh wait, no. That's a different guy. No, it was him. It was him.
I still think 2 of our guys got snubbed from the All-Star team. But
Who do you think? That's what I was wanting to ask everybody. Who you
I think Barlow got snubbed. I mean, he had one bad outing. It raised his ERA from. It was literally under 1. It was like .75 or something. He had one terrible outing, gives up 4 runs. It balloons to 2.6, and that probably cost him the All-Star game. And I think
He did that, not me.
Sal should have probably got there too.
All right. Well, Lee, I have 2 questions for you. It's the questions that I want to remember, and I want to ask every single guest we ever have these 2 questions. 1, what is your walkout music? And 2, what are your thoughts about the pace of play initiatives?
Walkout music. I could probably go
Is
WWE
it
style.
I told you,
Lady Gaga?
I knew it was going to be a wrestler. I knew.
I could.
Mine's a wrestler. I was going to use the Miz's music. And I came to play.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going to use that. Or
Rollins. Burn it down.
Burn It Down. Yeah, that's cool too. But I like Benoit's old music. Despite what he allegedly did, I would use that.
What do you throw your stuff down when I said that? Have you heard the song? Listen to the song.
Oh, do you do Thin
I
Balor?
thought
you do all that?
like we were
That's
talking about
yeah.
today. It's raining men.
Oh no, use Bobby Roode's music, and you gotta have a robe and
Well, that's my
everything.
ringtone, so I'll just stick with that. That's been my ringtone for months.
All right, so the wrestling nerds are done. What else do we got?
Were
Oh,
you
wait, no,
done
the
talking
pace of
about
play.
the All-Star stuff?
I guess we are. I mean, because I was going to ask everybody who they thought should have been, and then
Duro, pace of play, Lee. What do you think?
Pedro.
I mean, it does. Well, it really doesn't.
Pedro
affect
is who
us.
I believe should have been on the All-Star team. What about you, Alan?
I thought AJ, even though
I agree.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
he's finally getting it together.
Yeah, last 2 starts, 15 innings, no runs.
He's better on the road.
If I'm not
I
mistaken.
don't know. His
If I'm not
He
mistaken,
was.
he's only given up 1 walk in his last 2 starts, which is span 15.
on June 7th, he went 6 innings, had 7 shutouts,
No
and only
hits.
one hit. One hit was given to him.
No, it wasn't a hit. He had a no. He got credited no through 6, and then they pulled him because I guess the pitch count.
No, low.
And then somebody in the press box had to jinx the no hitter because the idiots put it on social media with a little "be quiet" emoticon.
They should have been quiet.
Ashley. It's her fault. She did it.
Okay, all right.
You don't post stuff about a no-hitter until... Because you know if you
Don't
post
talk bad about Ashley. We love you, Ashley.
maybe not.
All right. Well, anyway, you never really gave me a full opinion on pace of play. Should we do more? Less?
Well, we were coming back to finish what I started before you chopped mine off.
Well, you interrupted me last week when I was trying to tell everybody about Red Alert.
As soon as I finish pace of play, we can go back to the All-Star. Pace of play, it really don't affect us here in the Sally League. I mean, it's 10 visits to the mound. It doesn't bother me. It's not like we have a pitch clock. We don't have...
Yeah, but the extra innings. That part.
The pitch clock doesn't mean anything. I've seen it run out 10 times in Frisco and nothing happened.
Extra innings, I'm
runner
I'm so about it. I mean, I guess I understand it, but then again,
It was fun. I liked it in Frisco.
it's kind of cool. But
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It's alright.
Made the game end quicker. So
it does, yeah. You're
Season
not in
fireworks.
extra innings as long because I've really not seen that long of an extra inning game
Yeah. And
with
then
that new rule.
classic, just bunt the guy to third and then get a hit. That's all you gotta do.
I mean, the rule, basically every extra inning you have a runner start on second, whoever was the last out of the previous inning.
Yeah, we've gone through the rule.
So, well, I didn't know.
Why didn't I?
You know why you don't know? Because you don't listen to the podcast.
Yeah. A guest on the show you don't even listen to.
That should be a requirement. We should ask
I do.
people
I
that.
listen. It's just I got a busy schedule.
We should ask people about inside jokes that we have on the podcast, and if they can't explain it to us, then they don't get to come on the show.
That's right.
But I'm cool.
Not
Please.
that one. Everybody knows that one. There's other things.
Are you sure?
Cuba Demopolis.
Oh, you missed Cuba Demopolis.
Cuba Demopolis made an appearance the day we came back.
He did.
What?
He was at the crowd.
He was the first swing kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me the story behind this.
They asked him if he wanted to do the first swing, and he said yeah. And they said, "What's your name?" And they said, "Cuba Demopolis."
Who was it? Wait, I knew what you were doing, but I wanted to know how you were doing it. So I'm assuming Lucas got up there to do the first swing and he told him his name was Cuba Demopolis.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Thank you, Lucas.
See, when there's not a lot of kids there.
When there's not a lot of
He
kids,
has to
Lucas
do a lot.
he has to do everything.
So he
has
has
three
different
different
names.
He's a DK. He's a designated kid.
He is.
Practically, because he's there all the time.
But yeah, it was funny. I missed getting it on video because I was talking to a guy who I never expected to talk to in person. There was a guy that I was supposed to meet in Frisco.
Joe Biden.
Yeah. I was supposed to meet him in Frisco to trade out bobbleheads. He had a Joey bobblehead. I had a Odor bobblehead. Well,
That's how Lee met his last girlfriend. Trading bobbleheads.
and I messaged him for the Sunday game, and he said he wasn't going to be there. So I was like, all right. So we said that we were going to mail each other's bobbleheads to him, and we got to the game. What was it? Tuesday was the first home game.
Yes.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, because I was late.
Yeah, and we were standing down there. I was trying to get autographs, and this guy asked me if I was there to get what was the $26 million man's name?
Luis Robert.
Yeah, Luis Robert. And I said I have
Stupid big signing bonus.
no idea who it was, but I thought I had an idea. And sure enough, it was he was supposed to be with Winston-Salem, but they sent him down to Kannapolis to start his pro debut. And
Now we see why they sent him down.
yeah. And he asked me if I was there, and he looked at me. He's like, "Are you a Ranger fan?" I was like, "Yeah, because this is our team." And he's like, "Wait a minute, what's your name?" And I told him, and he's like, "I'm John. I'm the guy with the bobblehead." And I'm like, "What in the world?" I mean, we were supposed to meet in Frisco,
What was it, the Joey bobblehead they gave away on Saturday night at the game?
No, that was a couple weeks ago when they
No,
bought
he
that.
bought that one
Oh,
on
he-
eBay.
The best
Oh,
friends
yeah.
one with Elvis Andrews and Adrian. I'd love to have that one.
But yeah, he showed up here in North Carolina. Work sent him out here, and he didn't realize that this is where I was from. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, they asked Lucas to do the first swing there, and he said, "I want to be Cuba Demopolis." And Chris said, "Who?" He's like, he's a porn star. And Chris is like, "No, we're not doing that." I was like, "See, Chris, that's the one you got to listen to the podcast."
And you explained it to
And I had to explain, kind of, sort of.
Did you tell him about the Alabama triple threat?
No, we didn't really talk about it. We just said it was a joke on the podcast. He's like, "Oh, okay." So Lucas gets up,
Ethan, it looks like you got a pair of boobs.
and they announce Cuba Demopolis. But like I said, I was busy talking to John, and I didn't get it recorded.
See the immaturity I have to deal with on a daily
I'm so
basis?
sorry, but I'm looking at the video and the two balls.
That
are
drink right there was out
through.
too long. I can't finish it. I paid for it anyway. Why you got just candy sitting out there? You only it's gonna get cold.
I hate when my sweet tarts get cold.
You don't want your sweet tarts to get cold.
I just put mine in Mountain Dew. Made it fizzle.
I put mine in my Sprite.
But anyway, another.
Why are you laughing?
Right.
There was
Good stuff. I
another
have some
All Star that we got to see this week, the past couple days. Anybody want to say? Deion Stafford. What?
The real mix Slim Shady?
What's that kitty do? Well, who else did we see?
That was it.
Cuban-Mopolis.
Brian Harvey.
Oh.
I just love the idea of
Oh, yeah, Brian
Lucas saying, he's a porn star.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the stash.
Brian Harvey.
Brian Harvey. Yes, he was a major league pitcher. His son is Hunter Harvey, who plays in the Orioles organization. We actually saw him in Frisco. He actually signed with the Rangers as a pitching coach, and he was there, helping out with Frisco. Well, Tuesday, when we got to the game, he was at the game. So he came to Hickory, and I said, "Are you following us?" And he looked at me like I was just crazy. I said, "Wasn't you in Frisco last night?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "So were we." I said, "We got home at midnight." He's like, "Yeah, I just got home last night too." So he's actually from around here. So, but yeah, that was
Well,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's because Hunter went to Bambi's, so
Yeah.
I still think they live around here.
Yeah, I'm sure they still have a house and everything.
Down in Catawba.
Do you know who else lives around here, Lee, that I just found out about it yesterday? These
Oh.
two won't care, but you'll like it.
What?
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Cheryl Sport. I didn't know that. I found out yesterday. That's cool.
Yeah, he went to Bambi's.
Yeah.
He played football.
Yeah, the monster among whatever bandies are.
That's a big boy. You wouldn't want to mess with him.
Now, he can legitimately beat you up, like JBL has done several
He'd
times.
legitimately probably kill you.
Yeah.
He's like 6'9", 385.
He should play for the Crawdads.
I wish you could see the way that Alan's looking at you.
He could have Braun Strowman, you can have a baseball career. You
Hey,
can,
we should make sure you tag him in this because he. Just tag him when you post it on
Shut up about
should
flipping wrestling.
I tag his kayfabe account or his real life guy account? Like just Adam Shear or Braun Strowman? Which one should I do?
You can do both. He's probably gonna kill you.
Okay.
He's gonna stab you
Oh,
at the
God. I don't want blood to get on me. Stay
Okay, are you-
focused.
Alan, if I keep talking, am I gonna get those hands? Is
You
that?
might get these hands.
We're getting in
But
there.
you don't even know what that means.
Oh,
though.
no,
All right.
Oh,
Baseball.
For once, me and Ethan's the only one that knows what that means. Why
Yeah.
am I getting attacked by a cat?
I don't know.
We don't talk about that on the podcast. You just touch it and you just.
Hey, did you guys hear
let
that
it happen.
IHOP's changing their name?
Tahoe.
IHOB.
Is that real? Why
That's
would they
real.
do that? No, it's not.
They
I-
are changing the name officially tomorrow.
I blame the New Day. They ruined pancakes.
Yeah, that's probably why they're changing it.
Are they really doing that?
Yeah.
Look, you knew that if Lee was going to be on the show, me and him
I'm
would have all this
outraged.
inside stuff.
Swear to you, they're changing it to IHOP.
I'm outraged.
But they're not telling us what the B stands.
Speaking of IHOP,
Breakfast. Baseball.
Duh.
Baseball. International House of
Bre-
Baseball. Bitches. It's going to be bitches.
Ethan.
We don't cuss. You ruined it.
There's cats in the
Speaking
house. There's some bitches in the Oh, wait, that's dogs.
Why are your boots on the floor?
Because I'm tired. My legs are tired.
Speaking of IHOP, a couple weeks ago we went out to dinner with Lee, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went
How
on
did that
quite
go?
an adventure. We
Yeah,
headed to-
quite an adventure.
Well, first
What?
we decided to go to Ross, didn't we? In
Yeah.
Mooresville, I believe.
No, it's
Yeah.
All the way to Mooresville for a store that's right down the road.
Well, this
Because I
was,
bought all those socks from that Ross, so I had to go
So
to
we had to
another
check the
Ross and
other
buy
one.
another one.
it was after the postponement on that Saturday.
You're a postponement.
But we wanted, the whole point was we were going to go to Bad Daddy's.
Ooh.
So we decided we were going to go to Ross in Mooresville and then go to that Bad Daddy's. And then, Alan, he's like, well, this Ross doesn't have anything. Where's the next closest Ross? Well, it's in Concord. And so we decided to go to Concord because there's a new Bad Daddy's in Concord. And we were like, well, we got to try that
You
one.
went over by Concord Mills?
Yes.
That's the one I went to before
Well,
that.
first of all, the Ross was bad.
This might connect to y'all's story, but the last time I went to Ross, it was with my friend Eric before a Charlotte Checkers game, And we went to that new Ross in Concord, and I had a fine meal, but he said he didn't like it. And I'm like,
At
dude,
Ross
it's
or
Ross.
Bad
Bad Daddy's.
Daddy's?
At Bad Daddy's?
Bad Daddy's. Did I say Ross?
You said Ross.
I meant to say
Because you
Ross.
love
Bad
it so
Daddy's.
much.
God!
Well, we had a terrible experience at
Alright.
Bad Daddy's.
I guess we don't go to that.
Absolutely terrible. We have all decided we will never go back.
The food came
And
out, and
Food came out. It was
the
cold.
bun was cold.
Bun was
the
cold.
tots were
the
cold.
tots were cold.
I got that Pitts burger that's got like little French fries on top of the burger, and they were like still frozen in a
The
little
fries
row.
were like
I want
frozen.
some
in
Bad
a bread.
Daddy's now, but not that one.
Mm-mm.
I mean, let's pile in the car after this and go.
Hell
We
yeah,
cut
Bad
into
Daddy's.
we cut into the burgers, and they were
They were cold.
not well done at all.
Like we all asked for well done burgers. They were medium rare, at the best maybe.
And I didn't get a drink.
He didn't get a
They
drink.
did not refill his drink.
They asked me, but when it was halfway, do y'all want some more drink?
I want a drink. Well, Eric, I guess you were right. That wasn't a good Bad Daddy's.
And our server walked by our table, 5-6 times in a
5 or
span of
6
20
times.
minutes. Finally got our food. We got it sent back. 20 minutes. They didn't come back. So we just got up and left. So that's when
Bad Daddy's, we love you, but fix Concord.
I got down to the nitty gritty and had to file my complaint.
Would you get like a free dessert or something?
I
Got free meals.
I got free meals for 3.
Well, we're 4.
Yeah, you're screwed.
You weren't there.
Oh.
Because I made sure that Alan and Jennifer and myself were all mentioned in my complaint. And I had, like, the whole president of that region that Concord is in. He said he's trying to work on that store because it's a really bad store.
Well, first of all,
Their
let's back
sanitation
up.
score is,
The sanitation score,
Was
as
a
soon as you walked in, was
93?
93.5.
and a brand new restaurant.
We
It
have a
can't be brand new.
we have a 99 at McDonald's.
You have a
You have a
100.
100.
A 100 at
I
McDonald's.
was very impressed with that.
I
Last time
was
we
kind of
left.
impressed from McDonald's.
Well, we had an inspection literally last week. It was the day that I got back from Texas, my first day back at work. We walk in, they go, Ethan, it's inspection tonight. We need you to clean the fry station, and then we need you to clean these walls back here. We need you to clean this freezer. I'm like,
Well, you
dude,
did a good job.
I'm like, dude, I just got back.
But you did it anyway.
Thanks.
But yeah, you walk in and you see that sanitation, and I mean, like I said, it's not like it was just opened up just a couple days ago. It's been open for a little bit, but it's still new. It still has a new smell on it. And you walk into a pretty much a B rating. That was the flag right there. But yeah, after all our bad experience, then we hopped in the car and drove just a little bit down to
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake.
Because everybody loves steak and
I mean, who
shake.
doesn't love
You
Steak
ate
and Shake?
another meal?
Oh, no.
No,
We didn't get
no.
our food
We never
back.
got our food back.
I
at
ate my
Bad
free
Daddy's.
burger because it was
Oh.
free because of my
We
birthday.
sent our food back.
We
to have it
tolerated the
recooked.
tots and ate the tots.
I want that bacon queso again. I want some Bad Daddy's right now, but I ain't got the money for it.
You ain't got $10?
I have
Texas
12. I
broken.
have $12.
You got $12? Hey, we'll pile in the car, go. I don't
That's
care.
too far to drive.
Shut
Elite.
up.
They don't need to. Let's me and you go.
I'm about to drive 4 hours tomorrow.
I can drive.
Wait, well, let's me and you go.
Anyway, after Bad Day, we decided to give Steak and Shake a try.
Oh, that-
Fail number 2.
I went to that Steak and Shake after the race last Sunday, and they said they were short-staffed and couldn't sit anybody for like 30 minutes, and then we left.
We waited at the
They
door.
sat us.
They sat us. It took them about 10 minutes to sit us. And we did. And once we got sat down, we waited, 10 or 15 more minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever came.
Nobody
to
ever
us.
came to the table.
Fix your restaurants, Concord.
We had a couple servers walk by the table. Nobody acknowledged us. So, once again, get up and leave.
We decided
that's
to
two
just
strikes.
come back to Hickory after that.
So
We
we're
decided
like,
we
no,
go to IHOP.
we're just gonna go to Hickory, go back home, and go to IHOP. There's strike 3 for the night.
We sat there to get our table for 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then we finally sat
Oh,
down.
boo-hoo. Listen, I worked at a restaurant, my mom worked at a restaurant, my grandma worked at a restaurant.
Yeah,
we had to sit here for 15 minutes. Well,
We don't care
Yeah,
about
that
waiting
was just
for the
waiting
table.
on the table.
We don't
We
care
were,
about
we
waiting
were
for the
waiting
table.
to get sat.
We finally got sat, and we're sitting there for 30 minutes, and then still nobody came to us.
Okay, well,
And then
They're
people
drinking
that
up.
came and sat down after we
As
sat
soon as
down,
we did, got helped immediately.
Apparently, there's
well,
a
that's a
curse of
bad
leave.
situation. That's a bad situation. But it can, not all the time. It
And I
can
made another
be,
phone call.
It can be a stressful job at times. Sometimes you just got to be like,
When there's
it
5
happens
servers
tonight.
and they just keep walking by our table and ignoring us, that's a problem.
You're right. But
So I made another phone call.
don't get mad about every little thing. But that does deserve it.
And I made another phone call, or went online, and I received another phone call, and I got stuff out of that too.
Alright.
So Alan, Jennifer, and I have free meals from IHOP's, probably waiting at home on my cabinet
On your cabinet.
from the mail. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to send you guys some free meal coupons. I'm really, really sorry. He's like, I'm gonna throw in my business card. If it ever happens again, you call me. I don't care if it's at 1 a.m. if you guys are out eating. All right.
Well, at least good guy about it. Good
Yeah.
manager.
He was like a big regional guy from the North Carolina, Tennessee district, whatever.
So we didn't eat that night.
So Alan got to eat his burger at least, but Jennifer and I, we didn't get nothing. We just went hungry.
And I was probably at work.
But I don't know where you were.
What night was it?
It was a game. We had a game that night and we got
It
canceled.
was like 2 weeks ago.
So
Because we were going to talk about it on the show, but then I went to the race. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
that was probably the worst food night that I've experienced. I thought it was gonna be that way yesterday, but luckily that guy came and finally helped us after about 10 minutes.
At East Coast Wings was the first time we've ever been, which is flipping delicious.
I wrote that down on my thing, but I
I
guess
mean,
I'm not talking about that.
Overrated. Not an East Coast fan.
I'm a huge fan.
I recommended it to him because we were
And you
talking.
did good. I appreciate it.
We were talking about where we wanted to eat. Do we want to go to Buffalo's? And I was like, oh, we could go to East Coast Wings. And then Alan and Jennifer were like, oh, I've never been there before. So
Their tater tots is about as
their
good
tater
as
tots
that
are
is.
good. Just
I don't
as good
know
as
if I can
Daddy's.
have. I don't know if my judgment of
How many times have you been there?
twice. I don't know if my judgment was accurate because the first time was after an LR football game, and the second time was after the homecoming game, and both times I was
about to say, how intoxicated were you?
about a quarter past lit.
He
And-
is 19 years old. He does not drink.
I do not drink, but I did those 2 nights, and but I was at East Coast Wings like hands barely, and my stomach was killing
What
me,
did
and
you
I was just
eat?
like,
What'd you order?
burger with some shit on it, and
Well, no wonder. I mean, you're gonna eat a burger with shit on
like it
it.
was like crispy onions and bacon. And it was probably all right. I don't remember that well.
I had the chicken and mac and cheese
Chicken and
skillet.
mac and cheese skillet, and that's the same thing I had.
It was all right. I'd order something different next time. Lucas got the bacon ranch.
Bacon Ranch hot wings.
Yeah,
And
they were
freaking
good. Boneless,
I
of
mean, I've
course.
never had actual wings from there. Maybe that's what I'm
Their
missing.
wings are good.
Would you have a buffalo chicken sandwich?
Yeah, buffalo chicken
On
sandwich.
ciabatta.
And we had an awesome jalapeno popper dip, right?
Yep.
It was delicious.
Was it good as the fried jalapenos? That wild pitch?
No, it wasn't.
This has
You're
turned into
right.
a food episode.
I think we know the only reason you liked Wild Pitch.
The food was
The food was
delicious.
great.
Jessica,
Look, yeah, Jessica was very beautiful. They had a great wait staff. Those ladies
I would have
were.
went back there for those jalapenos.
That's what That's what I told everybody at work, and then people.
You
like,
did.
You would either, for an establishment to have that kind of service, you would expect the food to be nasty. Because
Yeah.
Then people would be like, oh well, we got to see that, and what did we eat?
But the food carries
But
the
the
restaurant on
food-
its own.
was delicious. I mean,
Yeah,
there was no denying
it's
it.
a gimmick they don't need, but I'm glad they have.
I still envy all three of you for being able to go and I wasn't.
You could have.
That one's fault right there.
It's not my fault.
It is your
Just
fault.
pick your phone up and tell them you're sick.
You said you didn't want to go, and then I said, okay, I'll go. And
I would have loved to go if I would have had a month. If I would have had a month's notice, I could have easily went because I could have put vacation.
That's okay.
time.
That's okay. Guess what? You're going with us tomorrow.
I found out I could go 4 days before we left. Okay, I called work and I said, hey, I'm gonna
You
be...
work at McDonald's.
I know, but I called them and I said, I'm gonna be going these days, and they said, aight, and then...
I have a big boy job. I can't just call it and say I'm
Oh,
gone.
big boy at CVS? Oh, man, they're worried about all those sweet tarts being in stock, right? They go, oh, man, we're out of trail mix, Lee.
Hey, when I make $14 an hour.
Or when you're at Lucky Dog and like 2 customers come in and look at something and leave because nobody ever buys anything there.
Hey, when you make $14 an hour at CVS, you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't just call out.
I can,
Well, I know you can.
and I will, and I have.
And then your mama has to give you money
She gave me a
so
little.
that you can have supper tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Did
I'm a
anybody have to
hungry
give
boy.
you money for supper, or no? You just pay your own way.
I'll just pay my own way.
Okay.
Well, anyway, back
And
to
when we
baseball.
went on the trip to Texas, did you?
That was
pay
all
for the
my money.
hotel room or
That was all
anything?
my money. I helped with gas. I gave you $120. That's what you asked for.
Lee,
What?
on this one-day trip we're going on, are you paying for anything, like the hotel or anything?
Yeah.
The whole hotel?
Take care of the hotel.
Yeah, not half the hotel, the whole hotel. I hate
Yeah,
people
it's
that
more than
misuse-
what you paid.
I don't like people that use misword. Ugh, I can't even talk right now.
Ugh.
Misuse the word whole.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you paid $120. I'm paying
Shut your
more
mouth.
than that for the hotel. Cause
You paid $120 for a 4-day trip.
For a 4-day trip, and I'm paying what, $150?
$180 for a 1-day trip.
Hey, Alan.
What?
I didn't know.
Do you realize where our hotel is?
No, I have no idea. I need to know because I've got information to talk about because of what we're doing while we're gone.
It's on the ocean.
Promotions? No. But
Ooh, we are 40 minutes in and we still got stuff to talk about.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I've got to use the bathroom, but
It could be a record.
yeah, deuces.
I'm the host. I got to stay.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, I did.
No, you don't.
We got it.
You're easily replaced.
Easily replaced.
Yeah, we can get the dog out.
At the end of this video, we're
Hey.
going to open the door, let the dog run in, and we're going to see what happens.
With 4 cats, that could be bad.
No, with Ethan. I feel like he's going to act like Cooper and he's going to jump up on the table or something.
Too bad we don't have an elevator close by and we can't just jump in it.
Oh, you did watch last week. Great.
No, we probably just told him about that.
But anyway, when we got back from our trip, we were playing the Intimidators, and I'm so deeply saddened to report we had to win all the games.
Nobody remembers that bet. It's okay. Let's
And,
just not talk about it.
We lost one game.
What bet?
Exactly.
So the bet has been lost on our end.
So now what has to happen?
Nothing.
You do realize Timmy Gator has been MIA all season, right?
He was.
I've been to Kannapolis 3 times. He's not been there once.
That's more than any of their fans have been there.
Yeah, they don't draw at all. So Kannapolis, we're calling you out. Your fan support is terrible.
Who turned it into a promo? We're calling you out, brother.
Like seriously, we're calling you out. A Thirsty Thursday and you have 200 people there. I mean, get him. Jeez.
Wow.
Well, so then maybe we ain't got to worry about the bet.
And I'm sorry, your stadium's a dump. So you
Ooh.
need to get chop on this new stadium.
We didn't bring you on as a guest to be.
And that's the
shit-talking
bottom
everybody.
line, because Lee Shell said so.
Hey, nobody said I had to be nice. Hey, we're talking about one of our rivals in the Sally League.
Yeah,
You're not nice to a rival.
you ain't.
Do you see the Rangers and Blue Jays being nice to each other?
They don't know. I think they did the opposite of that a few years ago.
I'd like to see Timmy Gator and Conrad in a freaking wrestling match out on the pitcher's
Oh,
mound.
that'd be fun, yeah.
I'm sure you would.
That could be like.
Yeah. Conrad with the people's elbow.
I have a feeling that Timmy Gator's going to interject in the wedding.
I have a feeling he is too.
That would be
He's going to
cool.
cash in his money in the bank at the wedding.
I really think Timmy Gator is gonna interfere in this wedding, and he's gonna ruin it. He's gonna crash it. It's either him or Guilford from Greensboro. One of them's gonna crash it.
That's going to be so funny.
I'm excited.
Now,
So for those
Guilford's-
of you who don't
Guilford's
know,
gonna be the
June
priest.
24th, Conrad and Candy's wedding on a Sunday afternoon.
Guilford should be the priest.
It's supposed to be on Saturday. Weddings happen on Saturdays.
It's Sunday, June 24th. First pitch 5 p.m. Candy's and Conrad's wedding.
And Spaz should be the best man.
That would be good. Let's try. We need to get a hold of Greensboro and see if Spaz can be the best man.
June 24th, we play the Green Jackets.
That's Conrad and Candy's wedding.
We
Which,
need some
speaking of,
bridesmaids.
West Virginia comes back the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, so we get to see Mick Slim Shady again.
All right.
Big Slim Shady.
And
He stood up.
he
And
did.
sat back
he
down.
commended us for his walk-up.
It was awesome. I had him sign a
They
baseball
come back
bat
in
the other
July,
day.
too.
And I told him, I said, well, you can put your nickname on there if you want to. And he wrote out Mick Slim Shady, which was just,
So this
Super
afternoon, Alan had he sent me a message while I was up on the concourse, and he's like, go tell him in the press box to play, Slim Shady as his walk-up song. And so I'll go up there, and he's like, is he talking about the real Slim Shady song? I was like, yeah. So they went online, downloaded it, and we got to hear it, 3 different times today? Or twice?
twice.
And Dion class act, he was about to fall over, buckled over laughing.
The first time he came
The first time he came to the plate.
he looked back at us and he just started
It was
laughing.
hysterical.
So it was super cool.
So we've came to the determination that when they come back in July, it's just going to be his
I
permanent.
don't think he'll
walk-up
be here.
song. Hey,
That's what I was thinking.
I think he's going to move it up, which
After the All-Star game. I
if
don't
they
know.
move him up, we'll have to just make a trip to see him play because he's a cool guy.
Where does West Virginia go next?
Where is their high A team? I don't know where. Bradenton. That's Florida.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there's
next
something.
year.
yeah, Pinto.
Unless he gets up to Double A.
Well, we'll see. But
So.
I don't know what we're supposed to do right now, guys, because the host has left the room.
It's kind of
How are we supposed to keep going?
Oh, God,
thank the
he's back.
Lord, he's back.
Hey, wouldn't that be wild if Mick Slim Shady made it all the way to Major League Baseball and the nickname followed? That'd be crazy. You talking about him on TV?
We should have done a Saturday night podcast and got him to come be a guest. He probably would have came.
You would have. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know why we didn't think of that.
Well, they come back 2 more times.
And if he's here, we'll have to see if he can come be a guest.
We might have a guest for next week.
We're going to have a visiting player as a guest before we have any actual crawdads as a
It
guest.
might happen tomorrow night.
Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
Yeah,
I got to work tomorrow night.
I know, but
We'll be at the
in
beach.
Kinston
we'll be there and
with Chase.
we'll have to do an interview without the host.
Okay, maybe the host.
The host.
The host is on fire.
Yeah, not this one. But yeah, we're going to Kinston tomorrow to see the Wood Ducks play against Wilmington
Blue Rocks.
So we're going to go
Lee
see.
will be our guest on this trip.
We're going to go see Chase below. The forecast I saw this morning was 80% chance of rain.
Which has been lowered. It has been lowered, so.
Well, I talked to Chase and he's like, well, that sucks. He's like, but I still can't wait to see you guys. I said, most definitely. Maybe we can go out to eat if the game is called. And
Oh,
so he's like, yeah, we'll definitely get to do that. So we'll see. But we got some really big news on this trip. Tuesday, I will actually be meeting with the vice president of the organization Red. Remember when everyone deployed for our seat that we're going to be having at LP Friend Stadium. So I actually talked to the president, the founder of the organization the other day. I sent her an email. Well, I've sent emails and I've called and left voice messages. So I decided, well, I'm going to go on Facebook, leave a message. That way I know at the bottom it shows me that someone has seen the message. Well, I just so happened to be in the break room at work, and I got a message that said, here, please call me back at this number, yada, yada, yada. If I don't answer, leave a voicemail. Well, I called her back within like 20 seconds. And she picked up the phone. She's like, hey, Alan, not even knowing my number, didn't know anything. And this lady was super excited about this. And I explained to her what we were doing, and she was just happy that we had picked her organization to represent our seat. And I told her, we wanted something different and that we had to have, something to remember our men and women deployed right now. And I said,
we
we're not.
planted it in the minds of the workers at Globe Life Park as well.
Yeah, we did. We did. And so I was like, I said, I'm not going to forget the POWs and MIAs because technically those men and women are still deployed and they're still fighting for us. They're fighting for themselves. So, and she gave me the number. Well, she had her vice president call me, and they're stationed out of Jacksonville, North Carolina, which is right down at Camp Lejeune, which we will be actually passing from our hotel room to the ballpark. So we're going to meet up with them Tuesday once we check out and go to the game, and just let them. I have someone that I can talk to now, and once we get everything dialed in and we set a date for the unveiling, we're going to get everybody there. The president of the organization, she wants to be there. She's wanting to bring media up from Florida, where they're actually stationed at the headquarters, and she wants to make a big deal about it and what she's got planned. It sounds great, and I'm sure Mark's going to be on board with it. I just can't wait. I mean, I am super excited about this. So I
You
cannot
said
wait.
you're going to be near Jacksonville, North Carolina? Okay. I got 2 friends from Jacksonville. Shout out to y'all. I know you're not listening, but I know
girls.
1 girl and 1 guy
Oh.
I know out there. They don't know each other. It's weird. But anyway. Yep. 2 people in, if you're...
She wouldn't come to you either.
I know, she wouldn't. I don't even think, like, I had my hopes up about in Texas, but I know she wouldn't come see me because, why would she? And,
She just one of these girls, offline?
No, she was in a class with her. And the guy was also in a class with. So I had 2 school friends in Jacksonville. So if y'all somehow listen to this, which I know you're not, shouts out to y'all. They're going to be there tomorrow. I'm not.
Yeah.
Plus McDonald's is calling.
Yeah.
Definitely have to thank the Crawdads and City of Hickory for kind of allowing us to do all this.
Yes.
I think it's a fantastic thing, and once we get the plaque and everything hung up, I definitely think it's going to be, I guess, almost an attraction at the ballpark in a sense.
And that red's going to stand out against the green seats.
I cannot wait. God,
It's really gonna stand out. I mean, that's awesome. I mean,
Because it's unique. I don't think anybody else has done the red.
no one has ever done the red.
Making sure.
Red is
You can't say that.
Red is actually an organization who just like started within the past couple of years, so not many people know about Red. So we're helping them get their name out there, and they're helping us by remembering our peoples that are serving for us right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, I can't wait.
It's gonna be a fantastic dedication ceremony.
Is that gonna?
And I'm gonna try to get MILB to, I'm sure Mark's gonna do it too. But
Yeah, he'll have. I mean, I can almost bet he'd have to promote it somehow and try to get a hold of minor league baseball to. Because I would think they would want to come out and see something like that because nobody else has done it.
we'll get Ben's Biz out there, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, we might. Like I said, I can't put anything on dates, but Ben, he'll actually be in Asheville doing his thing there, so we might can talk him into coming. The day before or the day after if he's not busy, and then but we have to plan it for. God, I wish I could remember her name. I want to say Gloria. If it's wrong, I'm super sorry. I am horrible with names, but we want the president of the organization to be there. She has to be there. So, but she's in Florida right now, but she's coming back home to do a ribbon cutting ceremony at this building that I think she said the United Way provided them. They outgrew the building, so they're going to give it to them to, have their official headquarters here in North Carolina. So, again, we'll keep you posted on that. So, yeah.
It's awesome. Really glad we can do that.
You gonna hit these promotions, or are you gonna talk about? You got stuff written down.
Yeah, I'm done with everybody else is done. We'll hit the promotions.
We've almost made it. Now we're on the video.
So, wow. But our boys are going to be tired this week. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, six game series coming up with Greensboro this week.
6 games in 4
days.
In 4 days.
We got 2 doubleheaders back-to-back days on Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday will probably be the most tiring day considering game 1 of their doubleheader starts at noon. So
Their home game is it home or away?
These are at Greensboro.
Yeah.
Still really don't. I mean, if we were both out of contention, I could probably see them scrapping the doubleheaders, but I'm not sure if Greensboro's still in contention for the first half title. We're roughly 11 or 12 games out, so.
Look, it's no
You're
secret
on the
that this
bottom.
year the entire Texas organization from top to bottom has
The
been
Ducks.
Except the Wood Ducks.
except the Ducks has been
Which
they've struggled the last few days, except they did
where
get.
are they at now?
They
Second?
they did get the win today. Let's look here.
I just think it's so cool that I've been to almost every level of the other Rangers now. Like I've not been to that many levels of any
Except
organization.
the Ducks.
He's been to all of them with the Ducks.
Other than
No, I mean I've been to single A
wow.
and double A and triple A. I just got high A, rookie ball, and
We ain't
major league.
going. We ain't
we're not
going to SPO whatever.
I know we're not.
What
I'm
is
just
it?
saying, like
Spokane.
this is the
Spokane.
most. This is the most I've ever been to all the teams in one organization. Is what I'm saying. And I've met some great people along the way. Once again, red alert. I'm trying. Anyway, promotions.
But yeah, back to what we were saying just a second ago. A week ago, the Wood Ducks were in first place, and it was a 3-way battle between 3 other teams, and now they've gone 2-8 in their last 10, and they're sitting in 4th, 3.5 out.
Ooh, maybe Red Alert has a podcast too, and they're about to come to some Hickory games.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Maybe
Okay.
maybe there's a Frisco
Alan,
Ellen,
do you want to go over
a
the
Frisco
promotion?
Jennifer. She's the Frisco Ethan, except she's a beautiful woman, and I'm neither of those two things. But like they got a podcast. There's a Frisco Lee probably, and they're all about to come to Hickory.
It's like an alternate universe.
Yes. I'm just kidding. Nobody else.
On to Alan and the promotions.
Nobody
if
likes
everybody
to-
else could silence
Nobody else
themselves.
besides us travels minor league
Quiet,
baseball
please.
that much, except for the ballpark people. Anyway,
Quiet, please.
Alan.
Ah.
I didn't say anything. You got some upcoming promotions, sir?
He's trying, but y'all won't show up.
Y'all, it was just me.
You ready?
Oh, y'all talking to me?
Are you ready
I'm
for it?
trying.
All right. Well, tomorrow, the 11th, the game is at 7 in Greensboro, and it's a Money Monday. $6 lawn seats and hot dogs, sodas, and water are $1 and $2 craft beer. On the 12th, the first game is at 5:30, and they are having baseball bingo. So, and then the next game will be to be determined once the first one gets over with. But it's a makeup game from April 7th. The 13th, the game will be at 12. There's no promotion because it must be a educational day. And the second game will be made up after that at some point, and that's a game being made up from April 24th.
I think Lee had something.
No, I didn't. It's not an education day. It's just a normal. They didn't really have other time they could play it, so they'll probably play game 1 in front of nobody.
Okay.
What time is it?
Noon.
Yeah.
Game 2 starts afterwards.
So,
Plus, you can't park in downtown Greensboro at 12 o'clock in the afternoon because of all the businesses.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of SOL.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the 14th, the game starts at 7, and it's a Thirsty Thursday. And then after that game, they're making the 9.5-hour trip.
Back to what?
Well,
Lakewood?
it's 9.5 hours from here in Hickory, but to Lakewood. On the 15th at 7:05, they're playing. Like I said, they're playing in the Lakewood, and they have a Blue Claws Christmas vacation. And if you bought some kind of mini package, you get a Christmas ornament. So, but if you didn't get the mini package, you're SOL. And they're going to have fireworks after the game. The 16th is Saturday, 7:05, which they do themed jerseys every Saturday. They're home, which is just flipping awesome. They're having a
Crowds take notice.
They're having a Grateful Dead night.
That's
I mean, I'm not a big Grateful Dead fan. I mean, I've listened to their music and stuff, but just to have, they're going to have a cover band before the game, and they're going to auction off the jerseys afterwards, which I would love to see what they look like. So I'm going to have to hit the social medias. To see
I don't
if they
love
show.
themed jerseys.
Yeah, well, you're not all there. And then they're going to have fireworks after that game as well. So on the 17th, which is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to everybody for that Sunday. The game's at 1:05, and you can play catch on the field after the game, which is weird.
Where's that?
Lakewood. So, and then the
3-day All-Star break.
and this is weird too. The first 1,000 fans that are 18 and older get a free T-shirt.
Why is it?
That's weird.
With the age?
Why 18?
I don't know.
Maybe it's got some stuff on it, like tobacco or something. I
Maybe
don't know.
there's a tobacco company or
Maybe.
alcohol company sponsoring
It
it.
could be
Well,
if
because
it's
alcohol would be
21 if it's
21.
alcohol, yeah.
But and that day as well, kids under 12 get a free hot dog, chip, and drink.
So if you're 13 to 17,
You're just SOL. You
we
get
use,
nothing.
We use that too much.
So, but yeah, the reason I gave you Sunday's promotion is because I don't know what we'll be doing and all that good stuff. And then Monday is the All-Star break, and Tuesday is the All-Star game in Greensboro, and then they'll have the next
Raise
one.
your hand if you're going to the All-Star game.
I am going, right? I scheduled that.
And
with
we
y'all.
gave
Yeah,
your
but-
ticket to Lee.
But we are not going to the Sally League All-Star.
Oh, that's right.
We are going to the Carolina League All-Star
I'm
game
going to a All-Star game.
in Zebulon.
That we still don't know who's playing in, correct?
They have not released rosters or anything yet for some very bizarre reason.
Ridiculous. Get it
Get
together,
us together,
Carolina League.
But on
How
that,
awesome would it be if Chase was there?
Oh, that'd be.
Well, when you're hitting
he's not going to be.
See,
there.
now that's when we need the laugh track.
Point.
Did he finally get to 100?
when you're hitting,
Point one,
when you're
one,
hitting
I think.
100, you're not going to make an
He's
All-Star
got,
team
he's got
there.
sticks on the board.
So, but, oh yeah, All-Star Night on the 19th. They are having Berserk, Superstars, and
Where is this
fireworks. The game we're going to, the All-Star game.
In
Oh,
Zebulon?
Yes.
all that?
Berserk, Superstars,
Because
and
The
fireworks.
same guy does Berserk and Super
I
Zerk.
don't even need to see the game after all that.
So it's going to be a
But
fun.
there's no home run derby?
I haven't seen anything.
I have not seen anything yet. We will keep.
Are they having it in the South Atlantic League? Are they
Don't
doing
know
a home run
yet.
derby?
I didn't look at that because
Because we weren't going to that one.
If they do a home run derby, it's either going to be early in the afternoon before the All-Star
Usually
game,
the
or
day
it'll be on
before,
Monday.
right?
Yeah. If it's Monday, we're just kind of SOL.
It's like 6 times we've used that phrase in this show.
Well,
SOL.
then I guess that's the
SOL.
title.
I mean, it's
SOL.
better than saying it out loud, isn't
No,
it?
there's going to be something about like the fabulous seashell or something like that.
Magnificent. Or magical. Were you
the,
magical?
The glorious.
The glorious
seashell.
conch shell.
Yeah, the glorious conch shell. That's our title.
Still want to know where they got that picture from last night.
The glorious bat boy.
Did you have more to say, or that's it?
That's it.
Get that out of my house.
Oh,
Crawdads-
just like Steph Curry done to LeBron James, right?
I don't understand what's happening.
That's basketball.
Yeah.
Ah.
LeBron's
I knew
going
what
to
it was.
Boston. LeBron's going to Boston. You heard it here from me. I'm calling it now.
He's going to Philly.
LeBron's going to Boston.
And and hockey season is officially over.
Oh,
So,
stupid Ovechkin.
so baseball has the center of attention.
Center
So
stage.
Let's get this.
And racing.
Oh yeah, the Crawdads return home on Thursday, June 21st. Just FYI.
So anybody else before we let Jennifer Day? Do you want to take it away?
I sure do.
Okay.
I mean, just a little tidbit. I did finally try that mac and cheese burger at the Crawdad Cafe, and it was pretty good. It's got a little bit of spice to it. You're patting yourself. Have you had it before?
Actually,
Yes.
it is pretty tasty. That Monterey Jack,
I like the Carolina Classic if they didn't load it with too much coleslaw.
that Monterey Jack mac and cheese they put on it's pretty good. Has a nice little kick to it. Very, very messy, but it's good. And we are doing that. We're in that contest where they're doing those recipes for that new Crawdads.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Bowl or
Hey,
whatever.
speaking of messy,
Just saying.
any soccer fans, World Cup's coming up.
Back to Jennifer Day.
Talk to
taking
me
it
about
away.
that. Okay.
I wanted to drop some knowledge on you guys.
Go ahead.
Did you guys know that the Three Musketeers
Yes.
candy bar? Do you know?
Oh,
Or you just
sorry,
read
sorry.
my screen? It originally included 3 smaller bars, 1 vanilla, 1 chocolate, and 1 strawberry.
I won't.
I
oh,
think that sounds awesome, and I would like one.
Oh, honest God, I never knew that.
I don't know where you could find one, but I wish they
The
they
same
should
Probably go to one of those old
bring one
stores.
back.
candy stores get a $4.50 bottle of cheer wine that's 89 cents here.
Yeah, you probably didn't have none of that down in Texas, did you?
No, they're
At a candy
at a
store?
candy store. They had like
It was how
novelty
much?
sodas and then
Cheer wine was there.
like a $4.50 cheer wine.
Forget that.
350.
$3.50, about $3.50.
That's still ridiculous.
Yep.
I found that you can go get the Ballpark to Ballpark book on Amazon.
All right.
Is there a price?
It is actually $44.95.
Jeez.
It's worth it. It's really truly worth it. So definitely go give them a check out.
All right. Well, I guess that's our show today. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that. You know our handles by now. Lee, you want to give yours real quick?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at.
It doesn't matter
what your Twitter is.
Fine.
No, but like for real though. Go ahead. We want to do it again. No, okay, go ahead.
Twitter is at.
What?
What? Just forget it.
What?
Just look up Lee Shell.
Just
You'll
look up
see
Lee
him.
Shell, you'll see it.
You'll see him. All right, so that's episode number 17, X7. We're done with it. So I hope y'all had a good time. We had a great time. Thank you, Lee, for being on the show.
Absolutely.
All right.